All right, I thought I'd post a little video to help you guys with your Chapter 8 test. Number 1, to draw these tiles, you just draw 3 positive x squareds. So those are all x squareds. And then negative 2x, remember, are 2 rectangles and they're shaded. And then minus 3 would be these 3 shaded. Then we want to add to that another x squared, 3 x's, and then positive 2. And remember, we're not multiplying, we're adding. So we have x squared, we have 4 x squareds. That's the first part of your answer. Okay, and then your negative 2x and your positive 3x, let me change colors here. 2 of the positives are going to cancel with 2 of the negatives. Do you guys remember doing that? Leaving you with a 1x, and then think of what the canceling numbers are. So you need to finish writing your answer here. Okay, number 2 and 3, you're not doing arrows. This is an addition problem. So you want to add together your like terms. Do you remember you just add? So just x squared plus 4x squared is 5x squared. And then this will be a like term with this. And then the plus 7 and the minus 9 are like terms. So you're just adding together your like terms. Number 3, notice it's a negative, but remember we talked about how you can add the opposite. So you can make this completely opposite. And you leave the first one alone. And then now you're going to add only your like terms. So I would start with this x cubed term and this negative 4x cubed term. And again, you're just adding together your like terms. You don't have to actually draw the tiles. What you can do to show your work is just do the area model, x plus 1 times 2x plus 3, and then make sure you write your solution, the parentheses on the number line, or your trinomial on that where it says solution, not number line. Okay, number 5, 6, and 7, you are multiplying. So you're going to do distributive property for 5. You're going to do the FOIL or the 4 arrows. Number 7, you can do the claw method. That's where you do like multiply everything by 5x and then multiply everything by negative 9. Or some of you guys like the area model better, where you write 5x minus 9 and 2x squared minus 6x minus 5. Okay, this is where you take what is the GCF. What do they all have in common? Hopefully you're thinking of 3, and they also have an x in common. And then you need to think of what goes in these 3 spots to get us back where we started. Okay, can you just show that x plus 2 squared is not equal to x squared plus 4? To show that, we would multiply x plus 2 times x plus 2, and then describe what the correct solution is and the explanation of what was wrong. I don't know why I don't have a copy of this back page, but this is the back page. So to find the area of the shaded region, make sure you multiply using FOIL method or your 4 arrows. That would be your big rectangle, right? And you would subtract your small rectangle, which would be when you multiply 5x times x plus 6. The last 6 questions, you are supposed to factor into 2 binomials. So we've done a lot of these. You guys have done awesome on these. Where you put x times x, and then you think of these both need to be negative, and the only thing that multiplies to 5 is 5 times 1, or negative 5 and negative 1. The trickiest one is probably 13 and 15, but all of them are possible. Remember, for 12, you think of what perfect number multiplies to 144. That's the same number. So like 10 times 10 is 100, 11 times 11 is 121, 12 times 12 is 144. Number 13, you have 7y times y. And my advice to you guys is keep trying it till it will work. Keep trying things that multiply to 10. Like you might want to try 5 and 2 or 5 and 2. But just keep trying it until you get what works. Okay, same with number 15. We know starts out with 3x and x. You just got to make sure you get your negatives and positives in the right spot. And finally, 16 is very similar to number 12. Hopefully that helps you. 16 is very similar, number 12. Good luck. Email me if you have questions. This is a real test and it is worth a lot of points. So you want to get off to a good start in the fourth 9 weeks.